What is up, guys? Zach here, another video for you guys today. And I'm sitting here, I'm bored in my room. It's 12:34 a.m. in the morning, and I decided to do a video. And this video I've actually been wanting doing for almost a year now. Today I'll be reviewing, well, I don't know when this video will be posted exactly, but I'll be reviewing ROH Glory by Honor 8, the final countdown. This show right here is the show that got me into Ring of Honor. This is my first ever ROH show I watched, and this has been my favorite show. Out of every ROH show I've seen, this has beaten every single one of them. This has beaten Supercard of Honor 5. This has beaten, Final Battle 2010. It's beaten 8th Anniversary show. It's beaten like every show I've seen so far. And this is always my favorite one. This is just great stuff right here. And I'm gonna warn you guys right now, this will most likely not be the greatest review of this show. Because last time I saw this show was when I first got this show. I got this show over a year ago. I actually have the unboxing on my channel. If you go on my older videos, I'd say around late April. Yeah, late April, I got this show and I watched it. So I have not seen this show in over a year, guys. So I might not have the greatest memory for every match, but I just want to review this because I just really want to get this review in there. I might review it eventually. I don't know. I might not. But I've been wanting to do this for a long time, so I thought I'd just finally do it now since I have nothing else to do. So, final countdown. You see in the cover here, you have Nigel McGuinness and Bryan Danielson handshaking. Awesome cover here. This is the epic cover right here. If you guys do not know, it's actually the farewell match between Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness, aka Daniel Bryan and Desmond Wolfe. These guys both signed with WWE at the time, but as you guys know, McGuinness got released due to like a drug testing thing, so he went to TNA. But from what I hear, he's actually going to retire, which is very, very sad. But whatever. See, it took place in New York City, New York, September 26, 2009. 2 disc set. Open it up. Disc 1 with the ladder war in it, epic ladder war, and disc 2 with Danielson and McGuinness on it. Close. That's great back to it. I like the back of it too. Very, very epic DVD right here. You have a special appearance by Bret the Hitman Hart during the show, which was pretty cool. He basically came in here and said if he ever returned to WWE, he'd make sure to be in New York City, which he didn't. Yeah, whatever. First match he actually had to start the show was Rhett Titus versus Colt Cabana. This was a decent opener. It was a good 6-7 minutes long. It got the crowd hyped for the show. It was just a basic comedy match. Colt Cabana ended up getting the win here. I forgot how he won. FYI, I don't really remember any of these matches, how they finished. I know the winners, but I don't really remember how they won. But I think he might have won with the roll-up or something. I don't really have the greatest memory, like I said. But Colt Cabana won here, and it was a decent match from what I remember. Dark City Fight Club, John Davis and Kory Chavis versus Cheech and Claudio. This was a good tag team match as well, from what I remember. This got about, I'd say, if I remember correctly, 10-11 minutes. It was a pretty good match. Dark City Fight Club ended up getting the win here, and yeah, it was a decently good tag match. I haven't really seen any from these two. I've only seen Cheech and Claudio like 2 or 3 times in a match. I've only seen Dark City Fight Club in this match. This is one match I've seen them in. But they seem like pretty good guys. I hope to see more of them in the future. Well, not in the future, because from what I hear, the Dark City Fight Club broke up anyway. So whatever. Hopefully I can get some more shows with these teams on it and get more into these guys. Claudio Castagnoli versus Kenny Omega. Now this is a match that got the crowd really, really hyped for this show. This was an awesome match here. This crowd was just so into this match. This is why I love ROH shows in New York City. The crowds are always awesome. I love the ROH crowds in New York City. Just awesome. I believe Claudio Castagnoli got the win here. I'll put a notation if I'm wrong, but pretty sure Claudio got the win here. I think he might have won it with the European uppercut. I don't remember, but I remember it was a good match still. Very, very good. Four corner survival: Delirious versus Sonjay Dutt versus Grizzly Redwood versus Roderick Strong. I like this. This is fast pace. This was pretty good. Grizzly Redwood was actually pretty fun to watch in this match, to tell you guys the truth. I think he did some kind of sick dive off the top ropes onto them, which was pretty sick from what I remember. Roderick Strong, I believe, got the win on Sonjay Dutt, that's who it was. I think he either won with the roll-up or with the gut-buster kick combo, whatever the hell he does, or whatever he calls it. But from what I remember, Roderick Strong got the win here. Then you get to the match that personally is my favorite, Ladder War 2, ROH World Tag Team Title Match. The American Wolves, Davey Richard and Eddie Edwards versus Kevin Steen, El Generico. I remember everything. This was just a great match. See the picture from the match right there. When it says Ladder War, it is Ladder War. Eddie Edwards, I remember he had like a broken wrist, I think it was. Either it was a broken wrist or a fractured wrist, but he had his arm in a cast. But, you know, it kind of downed the match, but at the same time it didn't. But, like I said, this was still a great match here. Very, very fun and entertaining to watch. A lot of spots there with tables, you know, chairs and the ladders and everything. It was just a crazy match. But the American Wolves ended up retaining the tag team titles when, I think Eddie Edwards was on the top, and so was Generico. I'm not sure if it's Generico or Steen. I don't really remember who, but I think he did a backdrop, he threw him behind him, and they went through a table, I think, and he hung up the titles and retained the tag team titles. I don't know if that's, I don't remember who he flipped over, but that's how it ended. I remember how it ended. But the Wolves retained here. Great match. Grudge match. Chris Hero versus Eddie Kingston. To tell you guys the truth, I really don't remember anything from this match, but I think it was a good match. I don't know. By the way, all my ratings are actually accurate. I actually have the ratings from after I watch these shows. Because what I do is, whenever I watch a show, I will type it up on iText on the iMac, and I'll just put all the ratings, and then I'll just save it for whatever I do my review. That's what I do with all my DVDs. I put all the info on it, and I put all the ratings after the show, so I don't forget what I rated them. So all the ratings are from, right after I actually watch the show. So in case you're wondering, how do you get these ratings when you don't remember the matches that well? That's why. And, this was a good match. Chris Hero got the win, I believe. Don't really remember that much, to tell you the truth. ROH World Title Match, Austin Aries versus Petey Williams. I remember this. Austin Aries come out and cuts a promo, and he says, today will be A doubles, L double lottery, which was Austin Aries' lucky lottery. What he does, he pulls a name out of the hat, and whoever his name it is gets a world title shot. And he did that, and he actually pulled out Bret Hart's name. And he said he's become the best in the world. No, best there is, best there was, best there will be. And he's waiting for Bret, and Bret never came out. But Petey Williams came out randomly and basically challenged him. And this was a good match from what I remember. I remember there's a spot where Austin Aries hits a brainbuster on the apron, outside the apron on the ring, which was pretty sick. I remember there was a suplex onto the ground too. It was pretty sick here, but Austin Aries ended up retaining the ROH World Title. I don't remember how. I think it was a brainbuster he hit, but Aries retained here, and it was a pretty good match. J. Briscoe versus Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. This was an awesome tag match here. I remember this match, and this was awesome. Great back and forth action here. Just very fun to watch. The Young Bucks end up getting the win here. Just like I said, don't really remember how they won this match, but the Young Bucks went over. Great back and forth action here. A lot of fun to watch. And then we go to the moment we all been waiting for. Main event. Nigel McGuinness versus Bryan Danielson. I remember this match very well because this was my favorite match at the time, and I still remember this match just like I watched it yesterday. Great back and forth action, guys. Loved every minute of this match. There actually was a spot where Danielson dove through the crowd into Nigel, and Danielson standing on the guardrail, like, you know, basically saying how he's badass. He's like, yeah. And McGuinness actually ended up hitting Danielson from behind, and Danielson's head flew right into one of the posts and actually busted him open. And it was pretty sick. Great back and forth action. Very enjoyable match. It was a pretty long match too, but it went by so fast. Like, that's how into it you are. It seemed like it was like a 5-minute match. Very fun to watch. Danielson ended up getting the win with repeated elbows to McGuinness's neck. He did it probably around 6, no, not 6, I would probably say 10 times he hit him, and then the referee finally had to call it quits because that McGuinness was out, and sick. And after that, they both gave speeches. You know, a lot of people from the locker room came out and surrounded the ring to respect them. And, you know, McGuinness gave like a 6-minute speech. I don't know why he gave us so short speech. And, you know, Danielson gave like a 15-minute speech, which, you know, wondering why McGuinness' speech was so little and Danielson was like so long. But the speeches are great, especially Danielson's. Danielson's speech was just awesome. He actually, during his speech, I guess someone told him to punch John Cena, and he goes, "You want me to punch John Cena in the ear?" And he's like, "I'll go right up to that son of a bitch." You know, it was pretty funny. He didn't punch John Cena in the ear, but he did kick him in the ear. But it was a great speech. Then Danielson basically just thanked everybody, and then he celebrated with the final countdown going on. And then he got back in the ring, and Danielson said he didn't want to leave ROH with the final countdown. And then the crowd started chanting ROH. And Danielson basically said, "You guys are awesome." And he got out of the ring, and the show ended with the crowd chanting ROH, and the show went off the air. So yeah, that was my review of Glory by Honor 8, the final countdown. Why does it have a barcode for? Random. But anyways, this is my review of it. If you can get this, buy it. It's a must-have in my opinion. But this has been my review. And I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching this video.